Very cute, late model, little, I don't know, 26-foot fun finder here at Haylet RV of Coldwater, Michigan. This is an ultralight model. 4890 pounds on this, so under 4,900 pounds, still SUV towable. Very unique, oddly stacked triple bunk system in the back. Cool floor plan, great for just a family just jet setting around. Like, first thing I looked at this and I thought of my brother and his wife. They have 3 boys, and it's a perfect little trailer for them because they spend all their time outside. It would give them a nice place to sit down and have a meal. It gives each of the kids their own individual place to sleep. Everyone gets their own little slice of heaven. And you know, it's late model, it's in good shape. Love the front window here, and that really opens up the front bedroom. It lets in a lot of extra light there that you don't normally have. And you know, it looks real sharp inside that nose cap they have going on there. Power awning, power tongue jack, easy to set up. And all of your baggage doors are these nice little compression latches here. So these are easy one-hand baggage doors. Not to mention the fact we got a big honking storage pocket up front here. That goes right under the bed. Notice too, see how this is all plywood? You're not going to see a lot of particle wood and OSB and stuff like that in here. All of your windows open for ventilation, including the side slide windows, which is where you get the biggest chunk of your cross breeze right there. True high gloss skin too. I mean, you know, look right down the skin of this. It's like a mirror-like reflection on here. Not to mention the fact that, you know, it is fully laminated and very well constructed. So it is something that's lightweight, but they didn't skimp on the construction to get the weight down. Now this little pocket under here would normally be a dead pocket underneath one of the rear bunks. So they said, all right, well, let's make a baggage compartment out of it. And once again, has that cool little slam latch door I was telling you about there. Up on the roof, the sun's kind of glaring at us right now, but there are Max Air roof vent covers over both vents. So you can leave some vents open in the rain, get some good airflow going, and you know, when it's either in storage or if it's rainy out or anything like that. I mentioned power awning. There is an outside TV station here. I haven't snooped around that close for like the brackets and whatnot, but that's what this little black guy is right here. You can hook a TV mount right on there. These outside kitchens here, I talk a lot of times how you can put a bumper mounted grill on here, but you know, I realized I don't take the time to show that enough. So I wanted to take a minute to kind of give you the full effect of what one of these things look like. You see it's mounted right here on this swing arm, so when you're going down the road, the arm actually stays mounted to the bumper. All you do is just mount the grill on here when you need it. And then when you're done, you just take it off and you're all set. The sink does connect to the water heater. You do have outlets out here. And I love the fact that they gave you just this little pull tab right here for this extra countertop space. You'll never get enough countertop space in any camper. I've never had somebody trade one in and say, you know, it's just got too much counter space. I had to get rid of it. That's just nothing you're ever going to hear. Good looking aluminum wheels here too. You know, very sharp unit. It's got a really good look to it. Step inside for you. It is, you know, smaller, but very effective, you know. It's, you figure this is a bunkhouse camper with a lot of people, so they put a U-dinette in here so you can shove as many people in there as possible. You're still probably only going to fit, you know, 4-ish people around here, 2 in the back, 1 on each side, because you can't really sit people in the corners. But the big U-dinette allows you to put 2 extra chairs or a bench in the front side, too, so that you can fit more people around there. And, you know, in a bunkhouse camper like this, chances are you're always going to have a couple people sitting at the U-dinette. So it's really inconvenient to try to get to your storage underneath the booth. That's why they incorporated these drawers right here. It just makes life easier. And notice that even these drawers are full plywood box constructed. So everything in here is well built. Central air, so you can keep your family cool. And, you know, this is an awesome spring, summer, fall camper. And a Zero Flex, fully laminated walk-on roof. If you're looking for something that's, you know, rigid, built strong, and built to last a long time, this would be a very good little family camper. This is a very good little family camper. And I love the fact that a lot of manufacturers, when they cut the sink space out of the countertop, they'll just throw the waste away. So they said, you know what, we're going to go ahead and just T-mold this and give you some extra sink covers here. I like little stuff like that. And who doesn't like, you know, little residential touches here and there? People make the mistake of thinking of this as a home. It is not. It's still a camper. But it is nice to have little home-like touches in here. The pantry right here, they apparently didn't quite get emptied out when they took it in onto. You know what? I don't have a lot of light in here. We're gonna solve this problem. There we go. So, big pantry space. Notice all your cabinetry is hidden hinge cabinetry. On a family, budget-focused ultralight, you don't normally get stuff like that. So you've got like a floor-to-ceiling pantry going on over here. And close that. And now we've got this, like I said, very uniquely triple-stacked offset bunk system here. But what's cool about it, a lot of campers right now, the big focus floor plan are these bunkhouses that have 2 double bunks, one over the other. And don't get me wrong, they're very cool. They give you a lot of space. But kids don't like sharing bed spaces with one another. Not brothers, you know, not family like that. Brothers, sisters, they're going to fight. They're going to squabble. When they have 3 individual bed spaces, everybody gets their own little slice of heaven. Now, this bunk actually recesses under that one the way this one recesses under the top bunk. Top bunk wraps around the side here, and notice that these bunks even have their own ventilating windows. So everyone gets their own space. There's no, he's in my spot, she's in my spot, stop touching me, he kicked me at night. Everybody gets their own place. Everybody gets to sleep well, and it's not an issue. They could not have put a bigger cabinet in this bathroom. I was like, holy cow, this is huge. And it just clears that toilet. I mean, whoever engineered that, they had it down to the millimeter, man. They really did. Shower wall surround paneling so that your shower water doesn't accidentally water damage your own walls. And we do have a skylight in addition to the power vent fan, not just one or the other. We talked about the central air. We talked about cross breeze windows on the outside. Good to point those out on the inside though. And you'll see little power outlets like under the dinettes around seating and sleeping areas all over the place. Your entertainment center here. All factory electronics still present. All the original owner's manuals are still with this camper. We've just already cataloged those to inside. I didn't get a chance to get to this one immediately like I normally do. Your flat screen here you see is mounted on a spinning entertainment center, so that can face the bedroom or the living room as it were. Not to mention the fact that your entertainment center here all-in-one AM/FM CD DVD system. So you shouldn't need to bring along extra electronics. That's the whole thing with this camper. This is, it has some very nice appointments. Don't get me wrong. You've got the bigger dinette, the central air, a nice TV, but it is still trying to be a little more on the side of a camper as opposed to an RV. Like there's no fireplace and stuff like that. If you're stuck inside on a rainy day, if you're eating dinner, yes, we can throw in a movie real quick and we can have a little fun. Otherwise, go outside. That's what this camper is all about. It's a landing pad. It's not a home base, if you will. Couple more things to point out. Both sides of the bed do have power outlets with bedside stands. I did mention that front window, but again, you can see all the extra light it brings in, and I love this extra window up here. It's a lot larger window than you normally get on this side of a camper, in the bedroom that is. So all in all, you know, it's got a couple little, I mean, it's been used. You know, there's like a ding here or something like that. But there's nothing that scares me. There's nothing that scares me about this camper. You know, you're just going to save a lot of money off a new price tag on a very late model trailer. So give us a call, 800-256-5196. Haylet RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care, stay safe, happy camping.